Strongman Shankar Singh Waghela likely to quit the party. Yes, there were reports of the Congress person likely to quit from the party, which will be a big setback to the Congress party. Shankar Singh Waghela having met Praful Patel only just yesterday and reportedly also telling the NCP leader that he indeed will quit the Congress party. Now, this would be, as I just mentioned, a massive jolt to the Congress in Gujarat with the quitting of the leader of the opposition, Shankar Singh Waghela, from the party, along with his supporters, including several legislators as well. What does this really mean for the Congress? We will just ask our reporter. But right now, there are all indications of Shankar Singh Waghela perhaps making up his mind and deciding to leave the Congress party. Now, there was a lot of talk, a lot of speculation of him announcing the formation of, the third front. But there is also news of him meeting Praful Patel only yesterday that led to a lot of speculation about him deciding to break away from the Congress and taking along with him a few supporters and also a few legislators as well. So that is some news coming in right now. We're just waiting for more details. Kamlesh Sutar joins us for more. And Kamlesh, there is a lot of talk of Shankar Singh Waghela wanting to probably break away from the Congress. This would be a massive jolt to the party because it's believed that he will not go alone but will take along with him a number of his supporters and legislators as well.
Well, indeed, Shankar Singh Waghela is an old hand in Gujarat politics and a leader of his stature. If he's making statements like these, it certainly means a lot for Gujarat politics. Now, the way he has been making statements since last few days, saying that he may leave he may quit the party, and the most important statement coming in, and the most suggestive rather, saying that Bapu never retires from politics, is a hint of what could be in for Gujarat politics in days to come. The way he has gathered all his supporters in Gujarat today on occasion of his birthday, the kind of show of strength that Shankar Singh Waghela is doing, it certainly is an indication of some earthquake in Gujarat politics, particularly on the backdrop that we have Gujarat elections coming up in the next few days.
Oh, absolutely. But what really would this mean to the Congress? This would be a massive jolt, a big setback to the party as well. And what are you hearing? What does, if at all, he does decide to break away from the Congress party, what are his future plans? Because there was also news of him, forming a third front or return to a particular party.
Obviously, all options are open for Shankar Singh Waghela at this point in time. The options range from going back to his own party, a Ghar Wapsi into the BJP, or forming his own outfit. He has recently, a couple of days before, met a senior NCP leader and former Union Minister Praful Patel. And he had also, sources tell us that he had told Praful Patel that he's contemplating of quitting the Congress party. So that is a very serious update that is coming in from Shankar Singh Waghela's camp. Another option could be he could stay within the party and try to destabilize the party, but that looks very uncertain at this point because he has been indulging into show of strength and asking his supporters to get together. The Congress too had asked Congress legislators not to attend the birthday function that is taking place today. So the Congress party also in a mood to take Shankar Singh Waghela heads on in case he decides to take any decision that could harm the party. But for now, options open for Shankar Singh Waghela could be also forming his own outfit and tying up with a party like a BJP or going back to the BJP itself. Options are open for him. We'll come to know within some time perhaps when Shankar Singh Waghela will address his supporters on occasion of his birthday and announcing his next course of political action.
Kamlesh, you were speaking of, him keeping his options open, but even the divisions in the state unit of the Congress has been exposed for quite some time. What is the real reason for him, for a leader of his stature to take a decision like this, if at all he decides to go his own way and break away from the Congress? What are the real issues behind this decision? Any differences that he has with, certain members in the state unit of the Congress party in Gujarat?
Well, indeed. If we talk to sources close to Shankar Singh, or as he's Bapu, as he's known as in the political circles of Gujarat, they say that he has never been very happy since he has joined the Congress party. Though he was made a union minister, he was a union minister of textile in the UPA regime.
Just stay with me, Kamlesh. Just stay with me. Majid Memon from the NCP is presently speaking. Let's just listen in, because among the options, Mr. Vaghela, what one hears is that he's reportedly considering to join the NCP. Let's just listen in to what Mr. Memon has to say.
Well, if he chooses to join us, he would be welcome. As a matter of fact, our party is all set to jump into the next election which are due. And we are gathering strength and growing even otherwise without minus this development. But as far as Vaghela ji's present move is concerned, we would be too happy to have him. And I think the decision between him and Congress party and the cause why this has happened can only be explained by the two of them. We would not comment on that.
All right, sir, we were also just talking while you welcome the decision of him joining the NCP, if he decides to do so. But one was just wondering if there have been any meetings with any of your party leaders, because there was news of, Mr. Vaghela also having the chance to meet Praful Patel. Can you confirm that for us? And why is it that he, he has these sort of differences with the Congress party? He's the leader which enjoys immense respect in the state as well.
Well, Praful Bhai is in fact in charge of the Gujarat state, and all preparations are being made under his guidance and supervision. But the final authorities, of course, the NCP boss, Shri Sharad Pawar ji, who would be calling the final position.
All right, fine. Mr. Majid Memon, thanks so much for speaking to us. So that is the news right now, that in all probability, Shankar Singh Vaghela will be now leaving the Congress party, but we are just waiting for that big announcement. He is presently speaking. Let's listen in.
विपक्ष में नेता रहे और हमारे साथ खुलकर मिलना नहीं हुआ है, इसलिए आज सबसे मिलने का प्रोग्राम रखा है। और पॉलिटिकली वो भी कुछ बातें आपको मैं कहूंगा। शुरू करने से पहले जम्मू कश्मीर में भगवान बर्फीले अमरनाथ इनकी यात्रा हेतु देश में से हजारों लोग जाते हैं। इनकी सुरक्षा करना चाहे राज्य सरकार हो या भारत सरकार हो, इनकी जिम्मेदारी होगी। वो सुरक्षा में जो भी प्रॉब्लम हुआ होगा, दर्शन हेतु गए हमारे गुजराती शिव भक्त, इनके ऊपर त्रासवादियों ने हमले किए और बहुत स्वर्गवासी हुए। इतना ही नहीं, श्रीनगर में पंडित युक्त ऑफिसर, पुलिस ऑफिसर, उसका मृत्यु होता है। और दिन ब दिन चाइना बॉर्डर हो, पाकिस्तान बॉर्डर हो, छत्तीसगढ़ के नक्सलाइट हो, कई हमारे जवान, हमारे भाई हमारी सुरक्षा हेतु 24 घंटे वहां खड़े रहते हैं। इनको जिन्होंने जान गंवाई है देश की रक्षा या देश की अपनी श्रद्धा भक्ति करने के लिए, इनको मेरी ओर से श्रद्धांजलि देता हूं। इनको परिवार को जो है हादसा हुआ हो उसकी सहन करने की शक्ति परमात्मा दे। आप सबकी ओर से मैं श्रद्धांजलि देकर परिवार को भगवान शक्ति दे, ऐसी प्रार्थना करके मैं मेरी बात शुरू करता हूं। ये पब्लिक लाइफ, जिसको हम राजकीय पार्टी कहते हैं, इसमें पाटन जो है, पाटन सिटी, पुराना गुजरात का कैपिटल, वहां से हमने 67 में शुरू किया था। आज पॉलिटिकल पार्टियों का जो बंधन है, उसका स्टेटस क्या है, उसकी मैं आपसे बात करने स्पेशली आपको बुलाया। अभी मैं कांग्रेस में हूं, लेकिन पार्टी ने हमको निकाल दिया 24 घंटे पहले। पता नहीं आज मैं क्या कहने वाला था। मैं क्या कहता, इनको क्या मालूम, लेकिन पता नहीं, इनकी इच्छा नहीं थी। इस वजह से बड़ी असी विनाशकारी विपरीत बुद्धि। जो पब्लिक लाइफ की थोड़ी बात है, एक नाटक था पहले कि मैंने कहा था कि मां रिटायर થાય છે, બાપુ રિટાયર થતા નથી। મારી ગરવી ગુજરાતના બધાજનો લિખિત લાવ્યો છું, એક મુદ્દો એલોબ્રેટ પણ કરીશ। મારા સ્નેહીજનો, મારી સુદૂર્ઘ રાજકીય કારકિર્દી તથા જાહેર જીવનની યાત્રા દરમિયાન જુદા જુદા તબક્કે મને હૂંફ અને સહકાર આપનાર લાંબી મજલના આપ સૌ સાથી મિત્રોનો હૃદયપૂર્વક આભાર માની મારા જાહેર જીવતરની આ નિર્ણાયક ક્ષણે હું કેટલીક પેટ સુધી વાત કરવા। જાહેર જીવન એ વ્યક્તિગત જીવન નથી। આઝાદી પહેલા હું આ દેશ ગુલામ હતો ત્યારે 1940 માં જન્મ્યો। આઝાદી પછી સ્વરાજ આવ્યું, આઝાદી મળી, એ સમજણ આવી ત્યારે હું સ્વરાજ શોધવા માંડ્યો। સ્વરાજ ક્યાં? અને આપણી લોકશાહી डेमोक्रेसी 1947 जो देश आजाद हुआ, डेमोक्रेसी वो इसका जो इसकी डेफिनेशन तो सरकार बनी है वो है, बनती है वो है, बनेगी वो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ द पीपल, गवर्नमेंट फॉर द पीपल, गवर्नमेंट बाय द पीपल। प्रजा के लिए, प्रजा के भले के लिए चलने वाली सरकार, पीपल बी द पीपल। नाना पालकीवाला ने एक बहुत अच्छी किताब लिखी है, बी द पीपल। वो मैं पीपल ढूंढ रहा हूं। कॉमन मैन कहाँ है? वेयर इज द वोटर, वेयर इज द मैन? आप लोग कहाँ हैं इस सरकार में, कोई भी सरकार में? व्हाट यू मीन बाय डेमोक्रेसी? आप हमारे लिए नहीं, हम आपके लिए है। हम पब्लिक लाइफ में जब आए, हमारे लिए नहीं आए थे, और इसलिए जो पीपल की डेफिनेशन है डेमोक्रेसी की, उसको थोड़ा एलोबरेट करके मैं आपको बताऊंगा। एक छोटा सा गांव बगल में यहां वेदनाथ महादेव वासन, वहां के एवरेज मध्यम किसान परिवार, और वहां से जो भगवान शंकर का मंदिर है, मेरा नाम भी इनके नाम से ही पड़ा है, कोई देखकर नहीं है कि चलो देखो कौन सी राशि है, राशि नहीं है, कोई भगवान वाली राशि। और ये जो भगवान शंकर शिव की विशेषता है, जहर हो यहां रखने का, नीलकंठ, पता नहीं जो भी हो, ये जहर डाइजेस्ट करने की कैपेसिटी भी हमको भगवान शंकर ने दी है। आज मैं दर्शन करके आया, और एक जहर का घूंट हम यहां रखेंगे, कोई बात नहीं। हमारी नियति में, डेस्टिनी में हो सकता है यही हो, नथिंग रॉन्ग इन इट, आपको तो तय नहीं करना है। और इसलिए अब तक मैं जो खड़ा हूं, बिल्कुल 77 नॉट आउट। 100 किलो का आदमी मेरे हाथ में आएगा, उसको गिरने नहीं दूंगा, पकड़ कर रख सकता हूं। भगवान की आप सबकी मेहरबानी। और इसलिए आप जो है प्रजाजन, मेरे मालिक, मेरा हाईकमान, वो मेरी संजीवनी है। आप लोग हमारी संजीवनी है। और ये मैं देखता हूं पीछे डेस्टिनी, नियति। मैं प्रारब्ध नहीं मानता, हस्तलेखा में नहीं मानता, नसीब इसमें नहीं मानता। मैं नियति में संयोग, डेस्टिनी, और डेस्टिनी ऐसी रही, मैं जब उसका विहंगावलोकन करता हूं। यही स्कूल बगल में राधे का गांव है, वहां पढ़ते थे, सब पढ़ते होंगे। एक टीचर हमारे मिले, रणछोड़ भाई पटेल, बिल्कुल खट्टर वाले, खादीधारी, सेवादल कांग्रेस के पुराने सैनिक। इनके असर से इफेक्ट हमको सेवादल में ले गए। यहां विदापुर के पास लाडोल गांव में 12-15 दिन के लिए कैंप लगा था सेवादल। यानी कि पब्लिक लाइफ की हमारी शुरुआत वो सेवादल ब्लू चट्टी, उसमें सुबह में गुड़ चने खाना, एक्सट्रीम नियति देखिए। उस सेवादल से हमारा संपर्क जो टूट गया, उसमें गए, कॉलेज में आए, यहां पढ़े, और राघव जी भी आए हैं। मैं यहां आने से पहले कुछ विधायकों को मिलने गया था। साहब हमारे पर इतने फोन आए, तो बीच में जो मैंने गांधीनगर एक प्रोग्राम किया था, उसमें मैंने ना बोला। आज भी मैंने ना कहा है, आप बताए, अब इलेक्टेड रिप्रेजेंटेटिव है, आप बताए। राघव जी का दिल कंट्रोल में नहीं रहा, इन्होंने हमारी बात नहीं मानी और आए हैं। वेलकम। बाकी सब थे, मैंने कहा आप बताए, बैठे 15-17-20 लोग थे वहां। ये जो नाता टूट गया और सीधा नाता आरएसएस से जुड़ गया। मैं पाटन कॉलेज में एनसीसी में नौकरी करता था। ये हमारे नरोत्तम भाई पटेल मेरे एनसीसी के बॉस थे, पक्के आरएसएस के। हमको 5 दिन में ऑर्गेनाइजर पढ़ा कर, मैच्योर एज हमारी, कच्ची बुद्धि ऐसा नहीं, बिल्कुल सेंस। इन्होंने आरएसएस से हमारा नाता, डेस्टिनी, सेवादल से सीधा जंप लगाकर आरएसएस, और आरएसएस के लोग भी इतने, मेरे जो नसीब में आए, इतने अच्छे पवित्र लोग, जिन्होंने हमको पब्लिक लाइफ का सिखाया कि व्हाट यू मीन बाय पब्लिक लाइफ। अब किसके लिए पब्लिक लाइफ में जाते हैं?
क्या बात है?
अपने लिए नहीं,
ये हो भाई,
दूसरों के लिए, खुद के लाभ के लिए नहीं। और उस समय हमको कहा गया कि आप जो आरएसएस का ही पॉलिटिकल विंग है, भारतीय जनसंघ, इसमें जाइए। ये जो लोग सत्ता की बात करते हैं, उस समय मैं सेवादल में कांग्रेस का सूर्य बिल्कुल पूरे देश में जवाहरलाल नेहरू जी की सिवा कांग्रेस कुछ था ही नहीं। अगर हमको पावर चाहिए तो हम उस समय कांग्रेस में रहते थे, क्या रह सकते। और यहां प्री कंडीशन थी, आपको पूरा समय देकर पॉलिटिकल पार्टी यानी कि जनसंघ में काम करना है तो आपको एमएलए एमपी की चक्कर में नहीं पड़ना है, एमएलए एमपी नहीं बनना है। नो पॉलिटिकल एम्बिशन फॉर पावर ओरिएंटेशन।
Editor India Today, Sahil Joshi joins us to talk about, this address by the veteran Congress leader, Shankar Singh Waghela. Sahil, so just tell us, he did announce right now, this is a massive gathering that he is addressing to, a massive show of strength, saying that he was in the Congress but has been expelled only 24 hours. What does this mean for the state politics, for Congress and for himself personally and his political career?
It's very clear that the Congress is getting a big blow right now because Shankar Singh Waghela is out of Congress. He's one of the tall leaders in the state politics. He was given the responsibility of the Congress during the last election. In fact, he was the face of Congress campaign when Narendra Modi in 2002, when Congress took on Narendra Modi head after 2002 riots. He has been known as Modi in the politics, but this time it clearly looks like that the Congress will really have to struggle to get a leadership in place in Gujarat. And, Congress will be fighting the fourth time the battle with the BJP, and consecutively they are losing the elections one after the other. Now that is going to be really interesting. At this point of time, not many MLAs will go with Shankar Singh Waghela because right now what the Waghela camp is claiming that at least 11 MLAs are with Shankar Singh Waghela. We are not yet sure whether he'll be joining the BJP or not, because just a while back I had a word with NCP leader Praful Patel, and he clearly said that Waghela met him yesterday and Waghela said that he's leaving the party. But even before that, now Waghela claims that the party has thrown him out. And Praful Patel said that we don't know yet what the next course of action, political course of action Waghela is going to take. But one thing is for sure, that whatever action he takes, NCP is going to be with him. NCP is going to be part of that plan. Now we have to understand that NCP is trying to revive the third front.
Yes.
The Gujarat politics, which is at this point of time, it's a completely biangular, because there is either Congress or BJP. The fight is always between the two major parties. So if NCP is able to make it a successful attempt with the help of Waghela, then the politics of Gujarat is definitely going to change, especially for the Congress, because Congress has always been a major opposition force in Gujarat ever since BJP is ruling the state. But because of the Waghela angle, there is a problem for the Congress. So that is what the Congress will have to think about. Secondly, its effect, Waghela's ouster will have the other regions as well, especially Maharashtra, because in Maharashtra the cross voting during the presidential election. So now it was a talk that stalwarts like Narayan Rane are not with Congress leadership, and they may choose to come out. So it will have an effect in other states as well, in Rajasthan, in Maharashtra, wherever there is a voting has happened. So that is going to be a tough problem for Congress, especially in the western region, and for the leadership of Rahul Gandhi, because this is the first challenge which Rahul Gandhi will be facing after defeat in UP election, massive defeat in UP election. It's a first step towards the senior leaders in the Congress are coming forward and saying that they don't believe in the Congress leadership anymore.
Absolutely. But the decision to leave the party would lead to a massive split in the state's main opposition party, isn't it, Sahil? What does this mean, the emergence of a third front in the state of Gujarat? And what was Shankar Singh Waghela's main grouse? Was this only about his differences with Bharat Singh Solanki, or was there something more to it?
See, this has always been a problem for Congress in Gujarat politics, that their leadership was never cohesive. And there was a time when Shankar Singh Waghela, because of course he was 10 years younger there, because of that he was the driving force against Narendra Modi, because that was his driving force, and that's why he was made the cabinet minister during UPA's time. He was given the responsibility of the state as well. But the other leaders, because there was Bharat Singh Solanki, there was other leaders in the state, they did not get along well with Waghela, and that is what is the problem Waghela has been facing, which it looks like that Waghela has come to the point where he thinks that there should be a separate party altogether.
All right, thanks, Sahil.